Hi everyone. I sound so much deeper because I'm really ill and I wasn't going to film because I just sound ridiculous, but hey, here I am. This is actually like the most normal I've sounded in days and I'm going to watch it back and be like, what the hell is your voice? But yeah, I sound a bit different, but hey, that's life, I'm ill. Now, can we just talk about my previous videos? I mean, my last few videos I've just felt were naff and they weren't really real, they were just a bit meh. And like when I'm editing and I'm not excited to upload it, I know it's probably not a good video and it never gets as much views and I probably just shouldn't upload them, but then I feel bad for not uploading for like 3 weeks. So I'm going to be real and I'm going to be personal and I'm going to do something a lot more serious and see how that goes, because I think you guys prefer that anyway. I've even made a list. I'm like so organised today. Now this video is mainly going to be focusing on anxiety, but I want to heavily point out that I've not been to the doctors about my anxiety, so I've not been professionally diagnosed, so for all that I know I couldn't even have it, but I have all the symptoms of it and I have suffered with it my entire life, so yeah, I'm 99% sure I have it, but to everyone who's going to comment and be like, you can't say anything because you haven't been diagnosed, I'm sorry. This is just how I feel on a daily basis. So I just wanted to talk about basically what I've been like my whole life, what I'm like now, what I go through, and see if I'm a bit relatable, see if you can relate to me. Let me know below if you struggle with anything, how you cope with it and stuff. That'd be really interesting. So yeah, I basically want to talk about what I've been like since a child and how I cope with it and stuff. I am one of those people who is terrified of talking about it. I don't talk about it to anyone really, apart from close friends and family. It's only took me until, I'd say this year actually, to actually tell people I think I have this. And it's really scary, but as soon as you speak about it once, then everything sort of goes from there and it makes everything easier. I'd say I've been like this ever since I was little, but it's sort of hard to know if it's anxiety or if it's just shyness in general, because I was the most shy child you'll ever meet. I guess it was just shyness to begin with, but I only spoke to my mum. She's the only person I had to be with her at all times, no matter what. When she was on the toilet, when she was just somewhere really important, I had to be there. I could not, I don't know what it was, I was just the clingiest child. I was probably the most irritating child in the world. And in school, I despised school, and usually kids sort of like it when they start and then they either grow to hate it or they like it all along. But for me, there was not one moment I enjoyed school. I hated every minute of it. In nursery, I had to sit on the teacher's knee until I was settled. In reception, I had to do the exact same. I just didn't like people. It's like I didn't trust anyone. I was just that kid, that annoying kid. If people would knock at a door when I was home, I'd run upstairs and hide because people. Oh, I hate people. One major thing that really sticks out for me is I always freaked out if people looked at me. I did not like eyes being on me. One of the main ones was it's a long story, but I used to have a bigger family than I do now. And there used to be 5 of us in the house, 5 girls, so 5 children, 2 adults, and we were all girls, and sometimes when we were having tea, I would just get upset. I don't remember why, I think it was my sister or something, we would argue, and I would not be able to go in a room with anyone in it because I would just think everybody was looking at me and I had to hide, and I just used to cry. And like my mum always used to say, like, how are you gonna get married? You won't be able to walk down an aisle because you'll be like, everyone's looking at me. So yeah, I don't like people looking at me. It's like being late for school as well. If I knew I was going to be really late for school, I'd rather just not go, because the thought of walking into a room and being late, oh my god, that was like the biggest nightmare of my life. Oh. But yeah, as I said, it's hard to know if that's just shyness or anxiety. I guess when you're really young it is just me being a shy person and it sort of grows on from that. Now the main things I deal with now are phone calls. I am terrified of phone calls unless I am close to the person. If an unknown number rings me, there is no way I'll ever answer it. I just won't. I hate them. If there's knocks on the door, I will hide. If I'm near the door they're being knocked on and there's a window, I will hide under the window until they're gone. I don't know what it is. I just have this fear that my heart will race and I'll be like, oh, who is it? The only time I'll answer is if I'm expecting a parcel and I know I might like lose out and I'm like, oh my god, and I open the door, I'm like, oh, thank you. But yeah, that's really weird of me. Sometimes I run upstairs, I'm like, there's someone at the door, even though I know for a fact it is the postman. No one else is knocking on your door. Now, there's one thing I've never actually heard people probably talk about before, and I don't know if other people get this. I don't know if it's anxiety or if it's just me being strange, but my whole life, this goes back to being tiny, I am too scared to say people's names unless I've known them for a really, really long time. There is a voice in my head telling me that's not their name. You haven't remembered it right, so I won't say their name. My voice will not say their name because, like, I mean, if I've got to, like, shout them or get their attention, I've got to go over and tap them because I won't say it, just in case. This is annoying when I'm at work because I know everyone's name in work pretty much, but I don't want to shout their name in case, oh my god, what if their name changed? One other thing is I assume the worst in every single situation. If the slightest change in my head, I'm like, oh no, and I make big long scenarios in my head and then I start to believe them and I freak out. So it's like if someone is 5 minutes late, like I am late to everything, but if someone else is a little bit late, in my head they have had a car crash, they've been mugged, they've been attacked, they've been murdered. Basically in my head they are dead. If they're a little bit late, I'm like, oh my god, and I just panic. This also happens with me thinking I'm being burgled. I've had this my entire life. The slight noise when I was home alone, I would freak out, I'd freeze, I wouldn't be able to move. I'd just be like, someone's gonna kill me. If no one is at home, I don't like having showers at night time because of the noise, because I can't hear anything around me. I won't blow dry my hair when no one's around at night because I can't hear anything going on and I think I'm gonna die. Really, really strange, I know. The whole me thinking someone else is in the house thing, I have a story to go with this, and that is me and I think it was my best friend at the time. Was it my sister? No, it was my best friend at the time. I used to have a study in my house and we were in there and we were home alone, and how old were we? I'd say we were like 13, 14, and my mum and my sister had gone out for a meal and I heard a bang downstairs and instantly my heart was racing. I was like, we are gonna die. Someone's downstairs, they're gonna kill us, they're after us. So I got us both in the study. Oh, there's wasps outside. Anyway, I got us both in the study, closed the door, we sat with our backs to the door, we were trying to find weapons in the room, we were like crying. I had this pair of scissors in my hand. I rang my mum and I was like, there's someone in the house, but I used to do this all the time. I used to always message her like, there's someone in the house. I'm a pain. And she was like, you're fine, are you sure? And I was like, I'm freaking out. So they were in the middle of eating dessert, the best part of the meal, and they had to leave to check we weren't being burgled. We weren't, by the way, we were fine. I felt so bad. So yeah, things like that, all the time, great. But yeah, the main thing overall is just me caring what people think of me. In my head, every single person is looking at me, they're judging me, and some days I'm like, I don't care, I'll be who I want, yeah, I'm great. And then the next day I'll be like, oh my god, everyone is staring at me, I am a hideous mess, I'm an embarrassment, and it just eats me up inside and it is horrible. Just like I film so many videos which I delete because I watch them and I'm like, no, people are going to think I look really bad, and I'll delete it. And I probably look fine, but in my head, everyone's looking, everyone's judging, it's going to be a terrible time. But yeah, I've definitely got worse after my accident, because after that happened, I began having panic attacks, which is absolutely horrendous. I never thought I'd be someone that'd have a panic attack, but I had one, and ever since, little things will trigger me and I'll have a panic attack, and they're not fun. I'm really sorry if you have them too, because you will know what they're like. It feels like you're dying. I have this thing where I have a panic attack. Well, I can't breathe. I get pins and needles in my hands, in my feet, and in my face, and I feel like everyone around me is out to get me. I am terrified of every single person, and I just shrink inside myself, and it is horrible. This is getting really long, I'm sorry. Ways I deal with it, basically. I am not very good with dealing with it, so I'm not the best to ask, but things that make me feel better. This is just if I'm having a rubbish day, I'm kind of stressing out and a bit panicky. The best thing is to have a really hot shower. I just have a hot shower and it sort of gives you time to think, gives you time to relax. Showers make me instantly better. Spend time sort of moisturising yourself, put a deep conditioner on your hair, and it sort of just chills you out. Tidy your room, if your room is a mess like mine currently is, you will feel 10 times worse all the time. I feel so stressed out and I'm always like, ugh, like if my room's messy. So keep your room nice and clean and you'll feel better. But yeah, also if you're wondering why I haven't been to the doctors about it, it is my anxiety, if that's what it is, which stops me because I'm terrified of speaking about it. This has actually been really therapeutic talking to my camera, but I don't want to speak about it in case it makes me worse, which it won't, but I don't know. I don't know. I should definitely get help about panic attacks, help to like deal with them, but it's something I probably get there in the end. But at the minute I'm just trying to deal with it on my own, and I am slowly getting a little bit better, so that's good. But yeah, I hope you like this serious chatty video. I want to do more of these. If you give me topics and stuff, what you want me to talk about down below, then I will definitely do that, because I feel more comfortable doing these. I'm not as stressed out doing these. I don't know, it's just nice to feel like I'm talking to a friend. But yeah, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and you want more like this, and subscribe if you haven't already, become a little pixie, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye guys!